In today's video, did you screw up your metabolism?
All by myself.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com, and today's question, have you screwed up your metabolism, comes from a question I got on my Instagram direct message. So follow me here on Instagram, send me your direct message questions, and I will address them. And we can discuss topics like this. So today's question comes from a girl who did a contest prep, did a show, came out of the show, probably put on body fat pretty rapidly, gaining, I think she mentions 15 to 16 pounds. And she wants to know, has she screwed up her metabolism by doing so, by overeating, and should she cut next? So first, let's talk about what exactly metabolism is. Metabolism is the rate at which our bodies burn through calories. It's a very dynamic process. A lot of things that are changing through a fat loss phase, meaning as we diet down, our metabolism adjusts. There is a normal suppression at the rate at which we burn calories. When we reduce calories and add cardio and create a caloric deficit, our body adjusts to that over time, reducing our overall caloric needs to keep functioning. You'll also notice some other strange things that happen, like low energy, maybe some mood changes. Food might taste a little bit different. Sometimes it'll taste a little bit better. Food cravings will increase. Well, this is all our body's way of saying, hey, we don't like what's going on here. We're trying to fix it. But we as competitors that diet down for shows understand that this is a part of the process, and that's a part of the mental battle of going through this. But I have good news for you, friend. You have not damaged anything. There is no damage to your metabolic rate, okay? It will correct itself over time. In fact, your body is really trying to correct it right away after the show. That's why when you eat, you can't stop eating. That's why when you eat, you find yourself eating more and more and more, not being able to stop. Okay, these are physiological changes that have happened to your body and your brain that try to correct itself. Understanding and educating yourself on that is one of the best ways to come out of a show. Understanding that your body is going to be very, very difficult to stay lean, and that we need to reverse out of this process properly. In fact, it's a huge part of what I do. I just got back from Miami. I had 12 people competing, and right now we are all working on coming out of that process in a healthy manner. So first things first, make sure you're still training and doing your cardio. Don't just quit what you were doing in contest prep. You can't just stop. You can start to taper down your cardio, but if you go from doing a lot of cardio to none, well, that's going to be decreasing the amount of calories you burn in a huge fashion. We don't want that, okay? We want to do this in a controlled manner. So that's going to be our baseline. I feel like keeping the cardio and the training at a high quality while we slowly add in some calories, that's going to create the best environment for you to feel good about yourself. So do I feel like you should go on a fat loss phase? Well, that is a risky proposition, and here's why. Usually when you store body fat in a short amount of time, it's going to be stored localized, okay? It's not going to be stored evenly. I find that most people, when they store body fat rapidly post-show, it's usually in the abdomen area. And if you diet down and try to lose body fat again, you're not going to lose it from that stubborn area. No, the only way to really correct this is to give yourself time. Come out of the show. If you've binged, so be it. Get back into your normal routine with training and cardio, okay? And get your calories and your macros set based on what they were at the end of prep, so that you're gradually adding calories in, you feel good, you have good energy, you're a little bit less food focused. Now, there still may be some times where you're hungry and you want to eat, but you have to come up with strategies for that, okay? Try consuming more water around your meals. Try to put foods away before you start eating. I know myself, if I have food out when I'm finished eating and I'm still hungry, that really increases the likelihood that I'm gonna grab some more. What I'll tend to do is take my meal, have it prepared, eat it elsewhere away from more food or the pantry. That way it allows time for me to feel full, because I find that I don't feel full as quickly. So having strategies around the reverse and adding in calories is going to really be important for you. Don't get so focused on getting that body weight off. I find over time, body composition will improve. That body fat that kind of got localized will disperse over time. It will not, however, disperse rather quickly, especially if you go right back into a fat loss phase. That way, if you go right back into fat loss, you're just suppressing your metabolism even more. And if you overeat again, you're gonna get into a bad cycle where you suppress, overeat, and you end up in a position where you could be really bad off. I would allow yourself to reverse at least as long as you were dieting for your show for. That is the minimum. And then beyond that, if you find things are going good, okay? Don't get into a fat loss phase again until you feel good enough to do so, all right? Hopefully that helps. It's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so for all my friends out there, enjoy. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're in the States, and I'll probably talk to you Friday because I'm not working on Thanksgiving.